So I want to go around the table once again. In the opposite sex, is there a preference, standard, or boundary that you think that the opposite sex has that you take issue with? So for example, if this side of the table is answering the guys, we might say, well, it's kind of annoying if girls have a height preference, for example. So is there any preferences for the women? Are there any preferences, standards, or boundaries that men have that you think are unreasonable or you take issue with? Go ahead.
Can I just think about it for
You know what I could do? I could read a list. I've written them down. I could read you a list of some preferences that men have. I don't think it's quite a exhaustive list. Unless you guys already have some that come to mind.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'll read the list, and I want you guys to take note if there's any that you have issue with. Okay, so here are some preferences, standards, or boundaries that's not, some men might have some men have all, some men might have none. Youthful, feminine, fidelitous from the jump, so sexual faithfulness from the get-go. Peaceful, pleasant, not quarrelsome, doesn't nag, gentle, innocent, modest, humble, demure, temperance, cooperative, submissive, follows your lead. Not okay, so those are kind of some personality traits. We're going to get into physical. Not obese, fit, petite. Some guys like big boobs, some guys like small boobs. Team small boobs, okay. Fat ass, does not have plastic surgery, so no BBL, no fake breasts, no lipo, no fake lips, doesn't cake on makeup, wears no makeup, has long hair, shaves her body hair, not a hoe, not the town bicycle, so low body count, doesn't post revealing photos online, doesn't currently or in the past do any type of sex work, not a single mother, doesn't party, doesn't go to bars, clubs, drinks in moderation or doesn't drink at all, gives head. That's it for now.
Did Patrick Bateman or like Andrew Tate right there? What the? That's like, damn.
Well, that's just an exhaustive. That's just an exhaustive. That's an exhaustive list of some of the things I've heard that men want in women. Anything there that you guys take issue with or disagree with, or that you can, or just a preference you guys think men have that you don't like? Hello?
Okay, it's on a list, and I've heard this, but some guys like the chill girl or the cool girl that doesn't really say how they feel, and they're just, you know what I'm talking about? Like
a robot.
Like a robot. Like you're chill and you hide everything that you're really feeling. You're not really expressing it.
On the topic of robots, really quick, just to interrupt this, we're going to come back to this list, though. I want everyone to answer it. Eric, please pull up the Andrew Tate robot clip.
What?
Tate, I believe it's a robot. Scroll down. They're all down by. Wait. Or actually, no, I think it's submissive. Sorry, my bad. It's called that one.
And also, too, I worry if I am too submissive, will he not respect me?
No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Get rid of that stupid shit.
Won't respect me crap. That's not real.
Is that real? Really?
You know what? So many women say to me, "You're so Andrew. You know what? You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent. And I know you'd get really bored of a robot." And I'm sitting there thinking, "Bitch, I wish to God you were a robot." You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about Sagittarius rising, you idiots. I don't give a fuck. Give me a robot. All men want robots. That's all we want. Yeah. 4 wives, robots, inshallah. Put the burqa on. Yep. What are you talking about? We don't care. 2 coffees. Yeah. That's it. It's nice and easy. There's no such thing as too submissive. There's no such thing. I'm never going to look at a beautiful woman who does everything I say and go, you know what? You do too much of what I say. I want to go get some disagreeable bitch.
Okay, your guys' reaction to the video. You can go first.
I just hate him.
You guys,
That
please,
made my point.
please, into the microphone.
Oh, sorry. That made my point. The not being able to express your emotions and just that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like he sounds like he wants like a dog or a pet, not a woman. Like we're human beings.
You go ahead.
I thought the video was funny. Just because it is true. Like sometimes guys like girls that just shut the fuck up and do what they're told. But me personally, I think I have a good personality, so I would hope whoever gets with me enjoys the fact that I can have a little fun, and not be a robot 24/7.
Not making any sense what he said.
What do you mean?
It
doesn't make sense?
I don't agree with him.
So he was basically saying, here's what men want.
Yeah.
And you think
I
men
think not,
don't want that.
I think first, like not all men want that kind of girl.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
And second, it's just not making any sense. I don't like him.
Hensley.
I've actually spoken on this video, so I'm gonna leave time for everyone else to speak on it.
I've also spoken on this video, but I think obviously he's being funny. Like he's being exaggerated about it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with the girl being submissive to her guy, you know, as long as he's taking care of her in the ways that are expected from him. So.
Did you want to come in on this?
I don't think he's straight. It doesn't seem like.
Wait, sorry. Hold on, just swallow. Sorry, guys. We got some motorcycles.
Tokyo drift out here, bro.
If you can just repeat what you said.
I don't think he's straight.
You don't think he's straight?
No.
Why?
He doesn't seem like he's even attracted to women. He seems like he's attracted to the idea of a woman, like the idea of like wanting a submissive partner who just does everything you say and is like, well, he's like a little robot. Like no one, like no actual man wants that. Like.
I mean, he just said it.
That's why he's not straight.
But so are you saying gay men are more robotic? I'm just trying to understand what you mean.
I'm saying he's confused on what he even wants. Like, I don't think that he would even act, like, I feel like if he had that in front of him, he wouldn't even want that. Like, I feel like that's just the idea, like a mindset he has, almost like a people-pleasing mindset, because he thinks that's what every other man wants. So if another man sees him have that woman, other men are going to give him that, like, admiration of, like, wow, like, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Did you want to come in on this? No? Okay. So he's gay? Is Andrew Tate gay? We've got it. Breaking news. Okay, so...
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I think Tate knows exactly what he wants, and I think he's actually experienced women like that because he's at such a high level that he can get any woman that he wants, and they are going to treat him the way that he wants to be treated, you know? He has the ability to take care of multiple women financially, emotionally, all that stuff. I'm sure that he doesn't want actual robots. I think he's very capable of having a very deep connection with the women. I think he's obviously, like I said, he's being exaggerated. But it's true that guys really do want their girl to follow them, and they want to lead them, and they want to show them new things and support them and take care of them. It's a protective thing. When a guy loves a girl, they want to protect them and take care of them. So yeah.
Your response to Natasha?
I just feel like he does a really shitty job of like expressing that, if that is what he feels, because like there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but it's like there's the difference between like wanting that. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But like when you then go to the point of humiliating a woman for like doing the thing, like he doesn't seem like even appreciative of like even if like he were to have that woman, you know? Mm-hmm. Like it seems like he would just like, I don't know, he seems like what I said, like depreciative of women. Like he doesn't value them, in my opinion. Yeah.
He doesn't value them because he wants a woman who's submissive?
No, because of how he speaks on them as a whole, not just based on that one video.
Okay. Do you guys want to respond to the Andrew Tate video?
I don't have much to say about him. I think he's just a bit over the top, and he's like saying all this stuff because he has this persona and this level of fame. I think he's a capable guy of having a girlfriend. You know, maybe he wouldn't appreciate that woman based on like how he speaks openly, but I think he's just putting on a front just so he can keep his level of fame. And yeah.
Basically what Majestin said, I think his audience is like dudes from 13 years of age to 23 and still living at your mom's house. Like, he's just, I've never understood him. Like, I understand he says some things are interesting and kind of make sense, but the way he presents himself when it comes, like, he gives like an ultimate villain vibe. And I think young boys like to see someone who's rich, popular, and can basically talk however he wants. They like to see that. And knowing that they want to emulate, I know there's a lot of kids who want to emulate that image, but I just don't think like the way he talks about women is kind of interesting, because I was raised in a household of like five sisters, and I don't know, the way he like talks about women is just like not how I was raised to like view women. And I'm not meaning to sound like a mama's boy or anything like that, but it's just like Andrew Tate, like chill out a little bit, like touch some grass, like I don't know. You got cool glasses, but it just, you gotta chill out a little bit.
So you're not a fan of Andrew Tate?
I haven't even watched enough of his. Like, my friends send me clips. They'll be sending me clips on TikTok. By the way, if you send me a clip on TikTok, I'll watch like 3 seconds of it and I turn it off. Like, I'm not watching that whole thing. But like, it's just like they'll send me clips of like a good point he makes, and then he follows it up with a lot of just like, I don't know, I won't say BS, but just like, why, like, I don't know. And I think that's a lot of the people he speaks to are either a lot of people who haven't had a lot of experience with an actual girl, like being in a relationship, or just young boys who are taught that all women are just evil, blah blah blah, this and that. Which I understand. Like, there's a lot. Like, we're in college. I've seen some shit like on both sides, like men and women. Like, damn, Ala Vista is crazy. This area is like fucking crazy. But I just think like feeding young minds that kind of information and not having them like kind of think for themselves can be dangerous. It also can be a weapon. Like, like I said, he says some things where I'm like, oh, that's interesting, and that's, you know, that's facts. But at the same time, like, just like with politics or like movie stars or anything else, anyone who influences in your life, especially young people who haven't even experienced what it's like to, you know, be a mature adult. I think that's one thing he's got to be careful with. But, you know, he's got money, he's got power, he can say what the fuck he wants, just like, you know, our presidential candidates and this and that. So,
just to clarify, you said though that you have not seen many clips of Andrew Tate. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really be like, oh.
So that is definitely one of his more enthusiastic takes. Let's just say.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of it's an act too, because he knows itself.
Yeah, he hams it up.
Why do we watch reality TV? Because it's drama. We watch dating shows because they know that it sells having that friction. So
yeah.
And I'm sorry. Can I say something? Yeah. I have something like to react with what Natasha said. I think like her point definitely makes sense. Like,
sorry, whose point doesn't make sense?
Natasha's.
You disagree with Natasha?
No, like I agree with her, but I want to add something more. Like, like it's reasonable, and also like, I don't know, guys want a girl that is submissive and caring. That's cool. That's fine. Like, a lot of girls want to be like that. Like, I'm also like one of like that kind of girl. I want to take care of my boyfriend. Like, I want to be submissive, but like that's not the same concept as being a robot. Like, you can be submissive and also have your own thought and provide something healthy to the relationship, but not being a robot. Yeah.